Yo, we good? You guys hear me? All that stuff. Let's see. Yep, GZTV back with another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about the 4 NBA games that took place. 1 second. Alright. We're good to go. Sorry, I had to lock my door. But yeah. Some interesting stuff going on. We got some games to talk about. We got 4 games. Obviously, every night from now till probably forever. Or no, sorry. Till the end of the NBA season, of course. We will be having NBA games. We'll always have these late night videos. So it's great. It adds content to the channel. Not mad at it one bit. But yeah, let's look at the games. You know, we had a pretty decent slot of doubleheaders on TNT. All the games were within single digits, so that's sick. That's at least good. We're going to talk about the Bulls and the Nets first of all. Zach Lavine is 20 in the fourth. The Bulls beat the Nets in their first game after Steve Nash's departure, so obviously some very negative momentum going into this game for the Brooklyn Nets. And they lose without Steve Nash. I don't know who's interiming for them. And that's having a coaching change, facing some challenges. Who are they going to have as their coach? We don't know, which sucks, obviously. Zach Lavine outscored the entire Nets team in the fourth quarter. DeRozan tough shots over Kevin Durant. Beating the shot clock with big shots. Yuta Watanabe played some pretty good defense for the Nets. Edmund Sumner and Nick Claxton had a connection, but that's really about it. Not too much from this game. It was a pretty interesting game all the way through. Really entertaining to watch Zach Lavine have this just monstrous streak in the fourth quarter. DeMar DeRozan, though, he had 20 points. He shot 50% from the three. Zach Lavine, such an efficient player while he's just putting up massive numbers in this fourth quarter of the game. 29 points. Great game for Zach Lavine. Moving on to the Nets, Kevin Durant put up 32. He shot 50% from the three. Royce O'Neal put up 20 points. He had a damn good game, probably easily the best game of his season. He shot 67% from both the three and the field. Great game. Nicholas Claxton put up 10 points and 10 rebounds, and he shot 4 shots and made them all. So that's good. My goodness, Kyrie Irving. Jesus. I mean, he shot 0% from 3, took 6 shots and only made 2 shots in 33 minutes. He finished with 4 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. That's a problem. You're not going to get that many games out of Kyrie Irving. Obviously, he's a great scorer, but that's really just the reason. I mean, honestly, if Kyrie would have put up 15 points, the Nets would have won the game, crazy enough, right? So let's just move on from that. Warriors and Heat is up next. Jimmy Butler takes over late. The Heat rally past the Warriors, win by 7. Eric Spoelstra's birthday, and obviously Jimmy Butler made sure he had a good birthday, I suppose. Funny, I guess. Ice in the game when it comes down to it. Jimmy Butler, very clutch shots, mid-range jumpers, everything. Jordan Poole traveled 3 times this game, and he didn't have anything nice to say about it. Bam Adebayo had some pretty nice shots, dunking the ball, shooting some jumpers. Good passing for Steph Curry. Steph Curry played a hell of a game. Statistically, probably his best game of the year. But yeah, let's look at the Warriors real quick. Andrew Wiggins, 21 points. He shot 67% from the field. Steph Curry played fantastic, man. I mean, what do we expect? 23 points, 13 assists, 13 rebounds. His first triple-double, I believe, all year. He shot 40% from the three, 50% from the field. But man, oh man. Kevon Looney slows them down in a lot of situations, just not being able to score and not even being able to rebound. He got out rebounded or tied with every single starter, and he's their center, so that's not really a good thing. He shot 100% from the field. He took 2 shots and made them. Maybe he needs to take more shots, but 23 minutes, you take 2 shots. That's not good. That's not really efficient. He finished with 4 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. So not really that good for a starting center. I say we move on from there, though. Magic and Thunder. My goodness, how are the Thunder winning? I thought they were planning on tanking for Victor Wembanyama. but it looks like they're not. They're 4-3. They got over the 500 hunch, which is crazy to think they'd even do that at any point this season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's 34 helped the Thunder push win streak to 4. They started the season 0-3. They got their first win from there. Boom. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander coming off of a Western Conference Player of the Week. Yeah. Seemed like some glory days for Oklahoma City Thunder fans, really. Bol had some really good highlights for the Magics, though. He had some blocks, he had some good passes, he threw some stuff down. Yeah. Shai Gilgeous was taking it to the rim. Trey Mann was hitting some tough shots. Paulo Banchero was hitting some tough shots. So was Josh Giddey. Pretty good game here, actually. I guess I can't be too surprised. Both of these teams were kind of in the same position. I mean, you look at the records and you would beg to differ, but they're not really that different of organizations. But looking at the Orlando Magic, Franz Wagner put up 20 points. Wendell Carter put up 30 points and 12 rebounds. He shot 100% from 3 and 67% from the field. Bol put up 13 points and 12 rebounds, shot a 3, made it, put up 67% field goal percentage. And, I mean, looking at this, you'd think they'd lose. But it sucks. Terrence Ross had a big injury this game, and that's kind of what slowed them down. He went scoreless through his first 4 minutes, only had an assist. So obviously his injury as a veteran, they kind of need him out there to kind of lead the way for these young guys. They literally have no other players that have been in the league for longer than Terrence Ross, so they kind of need him out there, and he went down, and that's what I'm kind of blaming for this loss. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Look at the Thunder here. Really all it was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropping 34. He shot 67% from the field. It is what it is. I didn't even look at the Heat scores. What the hell am I doing? I didn't, did I? Sorry. Let's go back. For the Heat, Jimmy Butler put up 23. And Max Strus off the bench put up 24, including a 40% three-point percentage performance there. Let's get to the final game of the night. The late-night game for TNT. We have the Timberwolves and the Suns here. Suns won their 5th straight behind Cameron Johnson. They beat the Wolves by 9. Cam Johnson hit 7 3-pointers, put up a lot of points, was the leading scorer for the first time and possibly the fucking last time of the season for the Suns. You don't expect this. 5th straight victory. CP3 was getting him the ball, though, and very efficiently. He's only had 1 turnover in the last 2 games, and that's something that maybe Russell Westbrook should pick up on, let's be honest. Anthony Edwards hitting back-to-back 3-pointers. He was getting some streaks up. He was helping the Timberwolves try to get back into it. CP3 faking passes, just manipulating this Timberwolves defense. Rudy Gobert obviously doing his job, doing what he paid to do on the defensive end, but the offensive end, I'm just not really about it. I don't think he was the reason they lost, though. I'm not going to say that. But looking at the Timberwolves, 24 points and 10 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns. He shot 50% from the field. Anthony Edwards put up 24 points. He shot 50% from the 3. Pretty efficient shooting nights, really, from those two. I'm not going to automatically blame Rudy Gobert because they have a guy like Jaden McDaniels, a young guy learning his way around the league in the starting lineup. He shot 0% from 3 and 40% from the field. I definitely think he should pick it up a little bit. He only played 17 minutes, which is interesting. He put up 4 points. He had 5 fouls. He had 4 points and 3 rebounds, and that's really it. So I guess you can't expect more out of a young guy with minutes like that. Moving on to the Suns. Yeah, man. Cameron Johnson, 29 points. Chris Paul put up 15 points and 12 assists. So that's a good game there. The Suns get the win. That's really all I have to talk about. There's only 4 games tomorrow. The video will be a lot longer. We'll have a lot more games to talk about. But for now, that's where we're going to leave it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to UZTV, going over all the sports. We went over football today. We're doing basketball right now. And yeah, every Tuesday you have the NFL. Every night you have the NBA recaps. And tomorrow we're going to be doing a movie review for Dr. Sleep and obviously Better Call Saul and obviously the NBA recap. So that's kind of the agenda for tomorrow. I cannot wait till Drake and 21 Savage drop their album later on this week.